All right, so today we're jumping into some pretty serious operational hardware. We're going to do a deep dive on the NTI SPLITMUX-4K18GB-4.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
It is. So this is a piece of gear that lets you take four different high-res video streams and put them all on one single 4K monitor at the same time. Our mission today is to really unpack how it manages all that complexity without, lag or visual glitches.
Well, at its core, it's really all about managing bandwidth.
Yep.
This isn't just some simple splitter box. It's basically a traffic controller for huge amounts of data.
Right.
To push four real-time video sources, you're looking at an output of up to, 5.94 gigabits per second?
Wow.
And that's exactly what lets it hit those huge Ultra HD resolutions. We're talking full 4K at 60 frames a second, at least in its simpler modes.
Okay, so let's talk about those modes. I mean, most multi-viewers will give you the standard stuff like a quad view or a full screen, but the really interesting feature here seems to be this custom display mode.
Oh, that custom mode is the star of the show, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's built for people who need total control over what's on their screen.
So you can change the size, the position.
Right, all of that. You can do 2 or 3 source viewing, no problem. But here's where it gets really powerful. You can rotate each individual image 90 degrees.
Oh, okay, so that's for vertical monitor setups, right? Like in a control room or for digital sign.
Exactly. For those applications, that feature is a must-have.
And what about this layering capability? I found that fascinating. Why would you need to stack video feeds and then make them transparent?
Well, that's what takes this from being just a splitter to more of a command overlay tool. Think about it. You could have a live security feed on the bottom layer. Then you could overlay, say, a semi-transparent tactical map from a different computer right on top of it.
I see. So you can compare raw video with data in the same space.
Precisely. But that kind of advanced flexibility, it does come at a cost.
And that's the critical point I wanted to get to. It's sold as a 4K device, but the max resolution isn't always 4K, is it? Limiting the best modes, like custom and picture-in-picture, to 2K seems like a pretty big drawback.
It's a necessary design compromise. When you're just in quad or full screen mode, yeah, you get that full Ultra HD 4K resolution at 60 hertz. But the moment you start asking the processor to scale and layer and rotate all those feeds in custom mode,
It needs more processing power.
it needs a lot more. And that forces the output resolution down to a maximum of 2K. So it's really a choice. Do you want peak pixel count or do you want peak flexibility?
Right, that clarifies a lot. Okay, let's switch gears a bit to independent control because this thing also separates audio and video.
Absolutely, and that's crucial in monitoring situations. You might need to watch video from, say, sources 1 and 2, but the audio you really need to hear is from source 3.
A critical comms channel or something.
Exactly, you just select it. And you can even have multiple stereo sources active at once, adjust their gain, and you get these little VU meters on screen to see the levels.
So to manage all that, I'm guessing it's not just a few buttons on the front of the box.
Oh, not at all. You've got options. There's the front panel, keyboard commands, an on-screen display, but also RS-232 and, critically, Ethernet control.
Ethernet, so it can be networked.
Yep. It supports a REST API with JSON, which means you can integrate it deep into bigger automated systems.
And you can cascade them. What does that even mean?
It means you can link them together. You feed the output of one multi-viewer into an input of another. For massive video walls, you can. Well, you can basically cascade them infinitely.
So you could display video from literally any number of sources on one screen?
In theory, yes. It's incredibly scalable. So when you look at the whole package, you really have to stop thinking of the SPLI TMUX as just a passive accessory. It's an active command center. It gives you this incredibly precise surgical control over all these different high-res inputs, video, audio, orientation, everything.
Okay, so that brings up a really interesting final thought for our listeners. Given that you can technically cascade these units forever and display, any number of 4K sources, what's the practical human limit? How many real-time video feeds could one person actually monitor effectively before their brain just overloads?